blood brothers, my blood brothers, my blood brothers. We supposed to be blood brothers, blood brothers. We supposed to be blood brothers, my blood brothers. We supposed to be blood brothers.
It hurts 'cause that's my blood brother.
Welcome to Elite Fantasy Bros. As usual, we have your hosts, Valentine and OG Gary. Don't forget the respect on his name.
And let's put some respect on the fact that for the first time, you have two of our beautiful co-hosts, Steph
And I'm Lo.
Ah.
And today we will dive into the minds of Fantasy's elite.
Yes, we will. And actually, we're going to take a step further and we're going to see what the NFC South has delivered.
All right, so we're going to first stop by the A, talking about the Falcons.
Yeah,
Come on,
right.
y'all, ATL. All right, so OG Gary and Valentine, are the best days of Matt Ryan in the past?
Good question. Now, Matt Ryan has been fluctuating with his finishes. He's a top 5 QB, bottom 15 QB, top 8 QB, bottom 2. So he fluctuates. This year, I think with Arthur Smith as his head coach, he can get in that top 10 range, possibly with Pitts and really. But like again, it's so many options out there. I think he's a good streaming QB this year. I like Matt Ryan as a good streaming QB.
Hey, you QB too.
Yeah, QB too. If it's a streamer, you know, matchups dependent. You know, I'm not targeting him, but like QB2 dependent. I like Matt Ryan. You know,
great QB.
yeah. So I remember Arthur Smith made Tannehill a top 6 perennial QB. Yeah. So past years, Arthur Smith made Tannehill a perennial PFF top 3 graded QB. So with Matt Ryan, with Pitts, who's a multifaceted player, and Cap really, I like his ability to maximize QB production. So I like Matt Ryan these next year or two.
No, I do. And last year, what did he do? You say he up and down. So last year, was he down?
Let him down last year.
He up then.
Up this year. And up this year. And again, I think bad defense, a lot of passing opportunities. I feel like he'll a lot of aerial assault. I like Matt Ryan this year as a low end QB2 with upside.
Upside, absolutely. That's correct.
All right, is Mike Davis the cheapest 3-down back available?
Facts.
He is. He going in what, the 7th round?
6th,
right?
7th round.
Absolutely, get this guy on your bench, and then he produce some glory.
No, facts. I mean, it's him. Mike Davis. I mean, people mentioning Quadri Ellison, which I mean, you know,
Who was it?
exactly.
Okay.
So, guys, I mean, I think Mike Davis has potential to be a top 20 back. Off of value alone, you know, the system. Again, last year he was a top 15 back off of catches and runs. So I think he has the same opportunity if the Falcons don't get anybody else in there competition wise. I feel like Mike Davis could be a good a zero. If you go like a zero RB strategy, you go like a Tyreek Hill, AJ Brown, Jefferson. Then you go like a Josh Jacobs. You go like a Mike Davis as your second back. I think he has a good opportunity to give you that good solid floor. Now his upside is limited, but I think he has a good floor this year with the Falcons.
Great flow with the Falcons. Like you said, leading that backfield right now. You name somebody behind him. I don't even know who the guy is.
Exactly.
And so at the end of the day, like I said, Mike Davis, he did make a little statement for himself. They did pay him to come over as well. So I mean, they're gonna use him. Barring they don't bring anybody in the off season, then yeah, he great third down.
Again, he's just gotta give a stable floor. And along with your top in production for your wide receivers. So again, you look at a second, third RB. Mike Davis is a good solid pick this year.
Yeah.
Most definitely.
Okay. So Julio Jones, he has departed. Y'all tell us, will Calvin Ridley and Kyle Pitts ball out in 2021?
Absolutely.
Man, look, you have 140 targets has left the building. So I mean, Kyle Pitts really, me personally, I'm talking to Kyle Pitts. He's a cheaper option of the two. Really going the second round this year because of the upside. But I really,
second round that really.
Yeah,
I'm trying to get this dude in the third.
Ain't happening.
Can't steal him.
Really going in the second round this year. I mean, especially because like I said, people see that upside that he has with Julio Jones gone. So and when taking that, I always prefer the value in the situations. Like get your studs and get the value of a situation that's like favorable to you. So I like Pitts this year as a 5th round pick. He going 5th round this year as a tight end. I really and the coach said this past training camp or rookie training, he hasn't lined up in the same position all year. He's outside, inside. Because he's not tight end typically. He's a 6'6". He's a do it all for you player. I like Pitts this year to provide that fluctual ability to be a wide receiver / tight end. He's a hybrid player. I like Pitts this year.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie, I still got Cam really pegged at least 1,400 yards this year. I mean, last year he went for over 1,200. Yeah, 1,300 yards. Cap really still 1,500 yard receiver. Just second round a little too early for us, but like you said.
Question: so how you feel about if
they double team him?
Double team him.
We talking about 600 passing. I mean, at the end of the day, he gonna get volume. What we say, volume is key.
Volume is key.
I mean, at the end of the day, you can double team him all day long. Matt Ryan's gonna get this guy the ball. They're gonna scheme to try to get him over, and they gonna have to scheme. I mean, they got no choice.
Facts. Now, yeah. So in that same breath of air, in that same Ridley and Pitts, Russell Gage. If you're in a 14-man league, I like his value there.
Great value.
Russell Gage, I mean, great value. He's a good wide receiver with 4 option. You know, he will have his weeks. If you can pick him out right, you can have a good wide receiver 3 or 4 value right there.
Last year, if I'm not mistaken, Atlanta probably led the league in passing attempts.
They were top 10.
Top 10 or top 3?
Top 10.
Okay.
Because last year, #1 passing attempts was the Chiefs.
They weren't passing until #1, was it?
Oh, yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
Because
sir.
again, you pass the course of your QB. You feel your QB good, you pass the ball a lot. You feel so.
Taking a running. Yep.
Yeah. So I mean, because last year, a rushing game, it was a bottom rusher, but it was the top of passing, which is why Tyreek Hill finished the #2 receiver and Kelsey finished #1 tight end for the 5th year in a row. So I think it's a matter of finding that consistency, finding that balance, and finding that median of value with production is the key. You look for it, and when you're looking for targeting those late round receivers.
I couldn't agree more. Honestly, that balance is everything that you need.
Facts.
You need to be mindful of this because fantasy is week by week, and y'all know.
Yes.
So we're gonna go ahead and move on, and we're gonna go ahead and slide to the Carolina Panthers. Now, Gary, talk to me. Are we really buying Sam Darnold as a bounce back?
Sam Darnold as a bounce back.
Are we?
You know what? QBs in new situations, I'm not really fond of that. Yeah, it's a brand new situation. But he has the weapons around him. He does have Christian McCaffrey. He never had that in Jets. I don't even know who was Le'Veon Bell at one point with him. He was washed.
Frank Gore.
Frank Gore. You got Christian McCaffrey in the backfield. You got DJ Moore, Robbie Anderson. You got all the targets around you. And he's hungry too. With this new trade, I think that will ignite somebody. So it definitely ignites somebody. So I think he will be a bounce back, but I don't see him being thrust into that QB1 range. Let's not get too far with that. But at the end of the day, I mean, he will have a bounce back season. To answer your question.
Especially, like I said, we have a history of knowing Adam Gase quarterbacks produce better without him. Tannehill with the Dolphins. Adam Gase was a 15, 18 ranked quarterback. Without Adam Gase, Arthur Smith made him a top 8 QB for the past 2 years. So I think coaching matters so much, and I think the Panthers system, they made Bridgewater, Curtis Samuel, Robert Anderson, DJ Moore, and Mike Davis all of 1,000-yard players. So I think he has the upside of producing a high-end QB2.
QB2,
yeah. Now we don't know if Darnold's good or not. My thing is with coaching, Adam Gase is a good coach in regards to prolific in the offense. So I think him being with the Panthers will help him a lot more in the future. I think he has a good chance to be a sleeper as a sleeper QB in the deeper leagues. I like Sam Darnold this year to finish, the top 16 QB. Best off was just off he had weapons. In the system he's in.
And the number he got too. I mean, he was a first-round draft pick.
USC, he's a great quarterback.
Great quarterback. First-round draft pick. Sleep on that.
But I'm saying, but college, he kind of faded away because of the Gase effect. Gase made Bill like he was sorry, but I think he made him feel like he was, So I think, he has a good solid upside to be a solid QB for you this year.
Yeah, he got to prove a year.
As a
Okay.
fill-in.
Mhm.
You know, I feel you.
Okay, so you got some time to, situate. Understandable. Now, should Christian McCaffrey be consistent of, overall running back 1?
Man, say. Last year, when McCaffrey played, he averaged 30 points a game. 30.
Wow.
He averaged 30.
That's a lot.
I mean, so the guy averaged.
I mean,
It's
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
If
Okay.
McCaffrey's healthy, he's the RB1. I mean, he gets passing, rushing workload. I mean, his upside is unmatched when healthy. So I like McCaffrey this year a lot. I think McCaffrey is one of the best backs in the league. Because people Peyton Hillis was the last white RB we've seen that was good. Madden Kersey, great year last year, fell off completely the earth. I think McCaffrey has that high floor because of passing. If he's healthy, I think McCaffrey can be the RB1 this year.
absolutely. He's a smart back, too, out of Stanford. Smart back.
For sure.
Very smart back. I ain't gonna lie. He understand the game real well. Catch the ball at the backfield. I mean, McCaffrey is the consistent number one and our number one as well.
Facts. So if he's healthy, enjoy the benefits of McCaffrey getting 100 targets in the backfield, 250 carries, getting that workload that's unmatched, unparalleled to the other running backs like McCaffrey this year.
There you go.
Okay, so I actually have a genuine question for
Uh-huh.
y'all. Why is Robbie Anderson so much cheaper than DJ Moore?
Man.
Man.
I think people in fantasy, they we lush over the name. You feel me? Like Robert Anderson had over 30 plus catches DJ Moore, but like he's going 2 to 3 rounds cheaper. So I think if you like DJ Moore as a talent, I think DJ Moore has a higher upside, but Robbie has that floor. And guess who's coming with him now to the Panthers?
Yeah, we just
It's
talked about
QB from the Jets,
From
Sam
the Jets.
Darnold.
That's the connection.
So you have a connection he built with already for the past 2 years with the Jets, coming over to a system to where the OC targets 3 receivers only in the RB. Last year he targeted Curtis Samuel, Robbie Anderson, DJ Moore, and the RB, which was Mike Davis at the time. Kevin was hurt, But so the OC likes to funnel his offense through his 3 main receivers and his RB. So I like Robbie Anderson this year. DJ Moore, but DJ Moore is more explosive. He has more pop, so that's why people will target him more because he has that bigger name. Robbie Anderson's like, he's Robbie Anderson, but Robbie Anderson is a solid wide receiver 3, So if you have RBs around him, elite RBs, you gotta plug them in on good weeks. That's probably Robbie Anderson.
Quiet as kept, I think he actually outperformed him this year
He
too.
did.
He
He
outperformed DJ
had
Moore.
90 plus catches this year.
And he bring your quarterback there too. Why are you still Robbie
So-
Anderson? I'll take him a couple rounds later over DJ Moore.
Yeah,
Hands down.
so talent wise, you have DJ Moore has the talent, but like as far as the safety, the floor, and the familiarity with the QB situation, Robbie Anderson 8th, 9th round has that good value pick.
That's it.
Okay, so let's go ahead and slide on to the next.
Oh man, that good old soul food, man.
You know what? Skip back and get a bit real quick.
So real life, who should we root to win? Is it between Winston or Hill? Talk to me.
Well, I'm pro that God gave me this chance. Winston was fresh out before last year, 5,000 yards, 30 and 30. Turn the ball over, but like saying he will get your players there. So if Winston is starting QB, Mike T will be a top 5 receiver easily. Targets alone. Winston made Godwin and Mike Evans both top 5 wide receivers. They only have one receiver from the ball too. I like Mike Evans to get all those targets, the funnel to a top 5 receiver ending, barring health. So
I mean, Mike Thomas.
Mike Thomas. What I say?
Mike Evans.
Hill.
I apologize. Michael T with Winston. He's the $100 million man. He's getting all the targets over there. I like him to be a top 5 receiver this year because like targets, quality QB play equals elite fantasy opportunity.
Yeah, I mean, we ain't gonna touch on it too much, but Winston, that's what we're going with as well. Who should put in there? Albert.
And like even last year, man, like people say like, oh man, he was a Hill. even with Hill, he was still getting 7 catches, 6 catches a game. You know, with Hill, so he was rated RB receiver 12 with Hill. So I mean, if he get Winston or better QB in a off season, I think my T can bounce back this year. Again, before this year he got hurt, he was a receiver 7 the past 5 years, receiver 7 or higher. So you getting value at a receiver 3. You get him over Diggs. You getting him over like a Jefferson.
Yes.
I mean, so
he going later than
he going later guy. So I think value was key in drafts. I think he gave him as a good value. People are going off of his way. Last year
he was hurt. Everything in the situation. Daniel Jones coming at the gate. I mean, so on through.
So I mean, I like my Thomas. He has one of the safest sports in the fantasy football community. With a Southern this year with James Winston, finished QB1 because he finished 2 receivers in the top 5 2 years ago. So
James Winston QB1, Mike T don't sleep. That's it.
Alright, so let's talk about it. Kamara, running back 1. He's still opposing it or not?
Well, last year Kamara had 21 touchdowns. You know, and the people in history shows you it's called unsustainable. Before the 21 last year, he had 60 prior. So he had 6 TDs.
Y'all about to say.
Did 21.
Oh, man.
So he jumped a 15 TD lead. So
one game he had, 5, 6
one
game.
So, like, people, saying the mean will come. I think Kamara have a solid year. I think he'll be a great, solid QB1.
RB1.
I mean, RB1. But, like, I don't see the upside of him being QB1, RB1 again, RB2. It's not happening. I don't see it happening again because again, the mean is inevitable. History always repeats itself, and history shows that RB1 knocks itself down. So.
All right.
That's it.
All right. So okay, sliding right along. What should we expect from Michael Thomas post Breeze? What's up?
We just got to tell him back. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, with James Winston, their quarterback, barring he is the quarterback. I mean, you're looking at 200 plus targets, or up to 200 targets. I like 200 targets. I ain't
for sure.
Sometimes,
like, I mean, the QBs target their best players. It's not Shaquan Smith. I mean, it's not Latavius Murray. It's Michael Thomas and Kamara. So I like Mike T to produce that 100 catch season again. If he's healthy, he'll be 100 catches, 1,400 yards, 10 touchdowns. I like Mike T this year with Winston or Hill. I mean, whoever. Because, like, Sean Payton is the offensive guru. You want to target those great minds offensively to propel your teams to the next level. You want high-scoring opportunities. I like Mike T this year. Bounce back year, prove it. Like, hey, man, I'm worth his $100 million. I think he'll do good this year.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, he top 5, no question.
Facts.
No question. And you getting this guy in the 3rd round. So, like I said.
Value.
Check.
All right. I'm going to steal it from you, Steph. We're going to move on to the Buccaneers, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Super Bowl champs, man.
Yes, we will.
All right. Well, let's talk about it. Let's dive right in. Fellas, could Tom Brady, can we predict that he will be even better in his 2nd year? That's the question.
Great question. Because people, before Tom Brady was at the Buccaneers in 2019, 2020, people were like, oh man, he fell off. Like he fell off. His stats fell off. He was throwing, but he was throwing to Edelman was his best receiver, and then it was N'Keal Harry was a rookie, and it was a bunch of scrubs. So he went to the Bucs and threw 40 TDs his first year.
Quietly.
No
offseason like that.
Threw 40 touchdowns. So
and
people
4,600 yards.
So
over 4,000 yards.
Yeah.
I'm saying that.
Fact. So like my thing is like Brady's to go. 7 rings. I mean, off season with a Godwin, AB, Mike Evans, Gronk.
The whole same team down there.
Whole team. Everybody. The first time
They gonna call him back.
The first time ever, the whole team came back together. O.J. Howard is back this year. Cameron Brady. I mean, Giovanni Bernard added him. Fournette. I mean, he has so many weapons where he cannot fail. I mean, it's the GOAT plus weapons equals success. I like Brady this year to be a great quarterback, especially in those 6 point per TD passes leagues.
Yes,
You know.
sir.
Love it.
Cause he don't run the ball. He can run the ball.
He ain't worried about him moving.
He ain't moving the ball.
nowhere. He
If
gonna sit
it's
back
4th and
there
1 on the
pick
1
you
yard
apart.
line, he can plug
And
it in.
that's
But
where we at with
yeah,
it.
he will air you out, and I like his aerial assault he has over there. So I like Brady this year.
All right. So what should we make of Tampa Bay's latest backfield mess?
It's a headache. You know,
Very
like
much a headache.
Ronald Jones, Fournette, and Giovanni Bernard, Keyshawn Vaughn. Vaughn might play special team this year, blocking up back. Giovanni Bernard's third down back off rap. He's a great pass protector. So now you're looking at Fournette and Ronald Jones. Ronald Jones was a better runner, PFF graded wise than Fournette. Fournette had an excellent playoff stretch. So you know you're looking at like, can he sustain that? No. So, but Ronald Jones has had. I mean, Jones' stats is comparable to Aaron Jones last year. He ran for 180 plus carries, 150 plus yards, 7 touchdowns. I mean, he had a great season. He got hurt. Fournette came in, took over, and led the team to a Super Bowl victory. So, I mean, to me, he's a headache.
It's still muddy.
I like a mini backfield. So, for the upside, you want to get Fournette in the 9th round as a fill-in, bye-week back. No problem with that. But I'm not targeting Fournette or Ronald Jones or Gio or Keyshawn. You want to just Brady has a high upside of everybody because he's throwing the ball to everybody.
Yep.
I like Brady. I like AB, and I like AB value.
AB value, late in the 10th, 11th round, you can get AB
Fast.
Absolutely, yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. I don't like the backfield either. I mean,
It's money.
It's too
Money. I'm avoiding the backfield. I'm
Yeah.
targeting the leader. I'm targeting the value from that.
And he still is the number one Fournette is, so you still get him at the 10th round. Like I said, I mean, he gets some value in there, but at the end of the day, I'm staying away from Tampa Bay backfield.
For sure.
Okay.
Okay. My last question: is there room for Mike Evans and Chris Godwin to drive?
Not enough room.
I think so personally.
Okay.
Because
Oh, I
now-
like it. I like it.
Yeah, we are contrasting here.
Okay.
Now, personally, Mike Evans had 1,000 yards last year, 13 TDs, right?
Not sustainable.
70 catches.
Okay.
That's not sustainable. Like the TDs, the 70 catches is not a sustainable rate. Godwin was hurt for a portion of the year, so I feel like Godwin has the most upside because he has the most ability to produce the yak.
Yeah,
You're at the catch. So
slide.
it's a slot. So I like Godwin this year over Mike Evans. AB is a perennial 20-yard receiver, but I don't know if his talent fell off or it was because of the target value. But I mean, I like Godwin this year Godwin has a safe floor. 5 catches, 60-70 yards. 0.5 TDs a year. He'll give you 12 points per game. He's is your wide receiver too? Safe floor if you have elite backs around him. So,
see, the question was though, can they both thrive?
thriving weekly, no.
Okay.
Each one will have their weeks.
Okay.
It's
Fair.
I mean, I'm sure there'll be a 1 or 2 weeks where they both have touchdown, but like Brady has so many weapons over there to where like they can't sustain the sets weekly. You want to count on the guy who getting the catches the most. Mike Evans is more of a deep threat.
Deep threat. You going long.
Guy will get those NBA rounds.
Right.
So guys should have like those 5 catches weekly, whereas Mike Evans should have those deep threats. Might hit, might miss. Guy will have a safer floor. Evans have a higher ceiling.
Last year I was home Evans because of that. I had Evans last year.
Me too.
It was crazy.
Read him out.
Because they read him out. That's what you're looking at.
For sure.
But then this year, like I said, a year older with Brady gonna look to probably, Gio Bernard. It's gonna be a lot more.
It's so many more weapons over there. Like, man, the upside is capped. So, Godwin in the 5th round, we get Mike Evans in the 5th round, that's good. But 3rd round ADP for Mike Evans, I'm fading. I'm going to more targets. I'm fading Allen Robinson in that early 4th. I like Chris Carson over Mike Evans. If you going, you got. So it's just.
I would still take a T-Mac over Terry McLaurin over Mike Evans. Terry McLaurin for around Mike Evans.
For sure.
It is what it is. He's still the number one over there.
He is.
It is what it is. So
I mean, see, and that's where you have Terry Mack. I mean,
Terry Mack.
Terry's a great receiver. So, but yeah. So he has Terry Mack.
Yeah.
I'll take Chris Carson
Or Allen Robinson.
or Allen Robinson over him. So it's just a matter of fact. Like you want to target targets, especially you want to target that safety floor because Mike Evans can give you 2. I'll give you 15. Especially
So week by week.
Week by week.
So week by week.
You want early round. You want consistency. You want to you want to build your floor so high to where you cannot go below a certain standpoint in life.
Exactly.
You don't want to get a low floor, and you want to build a high floor with a ceiling.
Want to hop into them playoffs?
Facts.
You want that consistency.
Facts.
Period.
Okay, so I just lied. I actually have one more question. I'm actually gonna backspin off of what I just asked. If you could only draft one, OG, Valentine, who would it be? Evans or Godwin?
The guy.
Juice player.
Godwin?
Hey.
Okay.
It will be Godwin.
Okay. We needed to know that.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be Godwin because like I say, I think you have a higher catch floor.
Okay.
How you like Wes Welker, Julie Edelman. I think he had that high usage in as far as the check downs.
Younger.
And he's the best jack receiver they have, which is yard after catch. It's Godwin is first. AB Mike Evans is more of a position receiver. I mean, deep threat. I like Godwin over Mike Evans for sure.
Okay, so we're going with Godwin. We're also gonna double back on the juice.
Okay, well,
We double
I don't know what it is,
Gentlemen, I need to know who in this division is going to win and why.
Once again, we're back doing the championship team that's gonna get it.
Run it back, Turbo.
Gonna have to run it
We
back.
going with the Carolina Panthers. No, it's joking. Serious note. Buccaneers, man. Buccaneers. Brady. I mean, the first team ever to keep everybody.
Yeah.
Following year. First Super Bowl team ever in history to keep everybody on their team. All defense and all offense. I mean, and did the add. I mean,
You don't change what works.
Add a full off season.
Then you add a Gio, an elite third down back. I think Buccaneers are the favorite. Them and the Rams are the favorites to win in the NFC. So I like Buccaneers in the division. Falcons will be last. Panthers will be second to last, and then I like Saints second
because of coaching.
Yep.
Yep.
So coaching matters, talent matters, and make sure you target the talent.
There it is.
Period. Now, that's honestly all we have for you today. So we want to thank you. Like, subscribe, comment, all the links below.
Yeah.
Click on that subscribe button. You don't want to miss any of the content.
Thanks.
We're coming to you weekly.
Low. Wrap us up with this quote of the day.
All right, the quote of the day, quote of the week. We're gonna give it to you. All I can give is everything I got, and that's it. That's all you can ask from any guy. Is his all, and that's from Julio.
Yeah.
Thank y'all again for watching,
Thank
for coming
you.
back. We appreciate it.
Thank y'all. Be safe out there.
And even though we thug together, I can't trust him. Forever, that's my brother, that's my day one. And even though he played me close, I still pray for him. We blood.
Back on all that